Hey, it's
Hi
Melissa.
guys. So I'm Melissa Baird and this is Melissa Badine. We wanted to talk to you about one of our favorite programs. They're all our favorite, but this one is one of my most all-time favorites. And this program is Awaken Your Spirit and Extensive Mediumship. So Awaken Your Spirit is a course that we are going to be teaching in Edmonton. What are the dates, Melissa? Do you know?
Yeah, so we actually have it in Edmonton on September 8th weekend, and that's Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 4. We include lunch and some breakfast snacks and everything for you guys. And we're also doing it in Grand Prairie, Alberta, my way. And that's going to be the August 25th, 26th weekend for those that are local or want to travel up and see us.
So the reason that we've decided to teach this program together is because we just think you get so much more out of it. It's two coaches, two mediums, two psychics, and two perspectives. And so what I don't know, Melissa knows, and what she doesn't know, I know. And we really just fill each other in. Not only that, but we really wanted in this course and program to have a hands-on approach. So you're going to be learning a lot and practicing a lot. And so we want to be able to make sure that there's two of us so we can help everybody and that you can leave this program feeling like you've gotten so much out of it and so much content. And one of the things, so the reason I love this program is because oftentimes people are drawn to psychics and mediums and really want to develop their intuition. And usually on the first day of my class, I'll ask everyone why they're there. And they're like, I don't know, and I'm really scared. But by the end of the weekend, it's like they're totally different. And they usually leave going, oh my gosh, that was amazing. I feel like I know how to use my intuition. I feel like I know how to understand the signs and symbols that I'm getting. I know how to do readings for myself and for others. And so I kind of explain it like the light bulb turning on. And I love watching people's light bulbs turning on, and I love watching them get inspired. I love for my clients to know that they don't just need readings from me or information from me, but they can get it for themselves. And I think that that's such a huge gift. We all have intuition, and that's not a gift. That's a birthright. The gift is learning how to use it and developing it and using it in your life on a daily basis. And so that's why it's my favorite. I always explain the course kind of like a roller coaster. You usually get there and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. But after the first two loops of learning in the course, you're like, whoa, this is amazing. I want to do this again. And so I think it's such a great course because of that.
I 100% agree, because I've taken years of training from a variety of different beautiful people, and everybody brought their thing to the table that I take value in and I appreciated. But I never had that aha moment with my mediumship and with my psychic intuition like I did until I started taking Awaken Your Spirit and Extensive Mediumship and all the following from all these different courses. And so what happened for me was I ended up starting to just trust my intuition, let go of the keys, opening and closing your chakras, reduced my anxiety, my stress load, all of those things that had held me back socially. I felt like I had a life-changing moment in that. And so I signed up as a facilitator because I believe in the program. I know it works because it's worked for me. And that's why I do it. And I know Melissa, she ended up getting kind of like the lucky straw here because her mom is Carmel Baird and taught it to her on like the sideshow here, and now she's got however many hundreds of classes that she's taught in it. And so I come as a healer. That's my background. I started as a massage therapist, moved this way, and Karuna Reiki teacher, and then went from there. And then Melissa has all this intuition background too, so we do really complement each other. Plus, in our workshops, you get our quirky personalities. So we're just saying that's kind of a bonus if you know what we mean.
The other thing that I like to say is that Awaken Your Spirit really lays a strong foundation for you. I have so many students who've come to this class and course before saying, well, I've already done Reiki. Well, I've already done these classes. Well, I've already done this mentorship. Can I just get to level 2 or level 3 or 4? And I always say no. And the reason for that is because usually they come and go, how do I use my chakras, or what is this, or what is that? And so this course, it's legitimately a crash course. It's going to lay all the bricks to give you that strong foundation to go from, and to really, so that you don't go on your journey knowing part things but not everything else, to fully understand it, to fully understand how to control it, to fully understand how to use it. In this course, I'm going to teach you how to do readings. I'm going to teach you about your chakras. I'm going to teach you about crystals. I'm going to teach you about archangels. I'm going to teach you about your guides. I'm going to teach you about when and how to use them. I'm going to teach you about all of those kinds of things, how to understand the signs and symbols that you're getting, how to understand the body, the feelings that you're getting. For example, you walk into a room if two people are fighting and you go, oh, something doesn't feel right here. That takes on a physical form in your body. You can physically feel that. And so a lot of the other physical things that we're feeling in our everyday to-day lives are intuition, but we just don't know them. And we can really learn how to harness and grow those so that we can change them, so that we can gain control of them. And I think that that's really important. The other thing about this course is just, I totally lost my thought, but you go ahead.
I will say this. I've taken all those different programs, and Melissa is accurate. I had learned a lot of things that ego me was like, I already know what chakras are. I already know, how to use intuitive tools such as oracle cards and stuff, because I had taken so many different courses. But the beautiful part is, even in learning some of the same things in a different technique or a different way, helped me as a teacher, as a coach, and it helped me on my intuitive journey to kind of learn new techniques that I didn't have. And so no matter what my encouragement is for our mentees and stuff that we do, it's always to look at it from an aspect of, okay, I'm learning fresh. I'm learning from a new perspective. I'm learning to now maybe teach it, and now I'm learning as like a master for it. And so there's levels of training. So even if you've taken maybe even the online version, I did the online and I do the in-person courses, because there's always so many gems that come in this. And so I find my ego can get in the way. It can happen to all of us. But as soon as you just push past and you go, you know what, there might be something in there that just sticks and gives me that aha that maybe I'd already heard before, but I learned a new word for it, it will change your life. And so that is Awaken Your Spirit. Expansive Mediumship is the follow-up for it. And that is level 2. And that is where we start to give you all the kind of tools to help build your mediumship ability. And here's the cool part. Melissa already talked about it being your birthright. It's your gift whether you choose to develop it. I believe you can. I've come from a place of not having it just naturally, where it was just super easy for me. I worked for it and I put the time in, and you can too. So that's why I really stand by these courses and programs. And then Melissa, she has so much knowledge and behind all this too, because she's been doing it for so long, and it's been bringing in all of her beautiful energy and all the different experiences as well. So you get a lot in all of that. If you guys do have questions, we encourage that in the class too. So there's that part within classrooms that are very unique compared to online training, where you get that hands-on and in-person questions. Does that kind of make sense?
No, I think that's great. If you're thinking about this course, or you're like, I don't know, is this for me? Should I do this? Here's what I say. If you are somebody who doesn't sleep very well, or when you do sleep, you don't feel rested, you draw to you often in your life people who need help, have problems, need advice, or need to be fixed in all settings. You also have lots of dreams or deja vu moments. You have a tendency to be a people pleaser, so you often know what people think, want, need, or expect of you, and you become that. You can feel when other people are talking about you in a room. You're very picky about the people you allow in your life, because you know right off the bat if they're true, honest, good, and pure, if they're BSing you, if they're not. Headaches, anxiety, depression, all of those things are signs of being intuitive. And if you've checked off at least 2 of those things, I would say that this course or program is definitely something for you, definitely something you can take and should take, so that we can teach you why is this happening, and how to help you grow. Also, if you find that you're continually drawn to psychics and mediums, or it keeps coming up for you, this is something that you should be doing. The other thing about this program, so some things about it. The program will be on the Saturday, Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We will be providing breakfast and lunch. So in the morning, we usually have muffins and fruit and coffee and tea and things like that. And then at lunch, we have a catered lunch. And we do have a snack break as well. We will be teaching at River Lane Ranch in Edmonton. We offer payment plans. That is really important to note. The reason that we offer payment plans is because we want to make this course and program affordable for everybody. It's really important. I was a single mom living on welfare, going to college at a young age in my life, and doing this has changed my life. I never in a million years would have thought that I would have a successful business. And when I started my business off of this, my spouse was like, okay, you got to get a job. Like, you got to do something. And I said, okay, I'm going to do this business? And he's like, I don't know. And I said, give me 3 months. Give me 3 months. Let me plug into growing this business. And if it doesn't work, I will let it go. And after those 3 months, I've never looked back. I've never not been able to support my family. And now in income, I've outgrown him. And I'm the breadwinner in our family. And so to the point that he's like, can I quit yet? I'll be your assistant. I'll be a stay-at-home dad. Like, I'm ready. And so you create so much in your life, from abundance to like-minded people, to people who lift you up as much as you lift them, to your spirituality, to your soul tribe. And when I found this in my life, I found myself, and I really knew who I was, where I was going, what I was going to do, and I didn't feel stuck anymore. And there has been growth for me ever since, nonstop. And so the details about how much the course costs, I'll let Melissa Badine tell you all about that.
Sounds great. Okay, so we do have some experiences coming in with this. So there is payment plan options. We do ask for a 50% deposit in order to hold your space, and that's just so we know that people are serious that are coming, are able to hold their spot and enjoy it, because we've had people in past talk about coming, and we want to make sure that we let the serious people have the spaces available, because it is limited spaces available. As unfortunate as that sounds, it's because we want to make sure we have the time and energy to give the directive and to do the hands-on work. There's also a manual that is applied in this program too, so then you guys receive paperwork, there's exercises, there's materials that we bring in too. So that's why we need to know in advance. So for those of you who are interested, we are offering it at the lowest price I've ever offered it. Like, I've done this program, I think I've taught it like 4 or 5 times, and normally it's $5.99 because we have set prices as facilitators, and I try and make it so it works for everybody too. And Melissa and I came together and we're like, look, I really want to give everybody the opportunity to come in at a beautiful space. So we said, what if we did it at $4.99? And then we said, and launch week, we'll offer $50 off. And so for those of you who take quick action, you can get $50 off. Here's the best part. We like to make it as easy as possible for us. So if you want to do a pay in full instead of payment plans, we offer an additional $50 off. So instead of the $4.99, you get it at $3.99. So $3.99 with the GST, that's $19.95 for the GST too. That makes it at $418.95. And so in all of that, you get all of these things covered and taken care of. Then you're able to really go to the next step if you want. You're able to jump into extensive mediumship, which if you go and join Extensive and Awaken with us, we offer it at the lowest price you can get for that one too. So normally that one's $7.99. We're doing it for $5.99. So there is also the payables with the $50 off on that too. But the $5.99, I'm just pulling out my calculator to make sure my math is awesome, because we know. So the GST on the $5.99 is $29.95, and then putting that all together, that's $628.95. So you could do 50% for each, hold your spot for all together, and that gives you all the discounts. That gives you all of the awesomeness to coming for 2 full weekends for both of us to come and teach you one-on-one, where we give you all of our tips and tricks. Now, here's something I don't know if Melissa even shared it, because I don't feel she did. We want to see you succeed. This isn't something where we hold back on our secrets. This isn't something where we're like, oh, and if you want extra, then you have to join this with us, and we're not going to tell you in this class. If you have questions, bring a piece of paper and a pen. I do. It's everywhere I go. And then you can ask as many questions as you want. We're there to support you. We want to see you succeed. We want to see you have that connection. We want to see that aha light bulb moment. And you know why? Because it not only helps us validate that we're on the right path and we're doing good things for other people, but it just lets us know that we are sharing this light with others, and that is the goal. And so one of my mentors taught me that, let's say one light worker teaches 100 people in their lifetime how to connect their own intuition and how to make a difference in the world, and then those 100 people teach even 10 people. Just think of the impact that that would make. And so my goal is to teach as many people as I can to hopefully raise the vibration of the world. And I know Melissa resonates with that too, and that is why we do what we do. So when people ask, why do you do this or whatever, my why is to make a difference in the world and help many people find their true essence on what they want to do in their everyday. And you don't have to be a psychic medium as a business for this to be for you either. You can apply this in relationships and friendships. You can apply this in your everyday life, even with your children. We use a lot of stuff with our children. And so that is why we're sharing. And I just wanted you guys to come and hear it from us instead of reading it off a long post, and get to kind of know us a little bit too. So do you have anything you wanted to add?
No, if you guys have any questions and you want to register, you can email for Grand Prairie. Melissa Badine at iCloud.com. So that's Melissabadine at iCloud.com. And mine is info at melissabaird.com. So it's, again, MELISSA BAIRD. Feel free to email us if you are like, I want to do a payment plan. Here's what would work after that 50% deposit. Let us know, and we'll see what we can do to work with you. And I'm super, super excited about this course, and I hope that you all come because I love all of my students.
And that's just it. We want to see you guys succeed. We want to see you all do well. And her email is actually melissajoybaird.com. So info at melissajoybaird.com. I thought you missed a joy in there. Joy has to.
I did. Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Love you guys. Bye.
See you.